say the question again for Raven, and then maybe you can go. Hold on, let me stop your timer. All right, so Raven, for the question was, which is more important, emotions or logic? And so May was about to answer, but we kind of, trying to see which is more important to each person and then why. And so,
She can go first because I'm technically still driving.
no, you good, you good. All right, May, come on, break it down for us.
Um, I say logic because honestly, like, okay, I lost my train of thought. My bad. Like she said, it can put you in deep shit that you can like get out of. Or
Mhm.
like you gotta think about it. Like, and honestly, if you sit there and think about it and it's like you don't do it, then later on you're like, damn, I'm glad that I didn't do that because otherwise I would be messed up.
Mm,
So like logic.
hmm hmm So,
Wait, did Raven say she was stage fright?
say it again.
No, girl, you know I'm not stage fright. I said I was still
I was just about
driving.
to say.
I was
Oh, I was
I was
about
still
to
driving,
say.
but I pulled in Walmart's parking lot. I have my grandmother with me. I had to take her to run an errand. So
She
Oh,
stage
I'm
fright.
sorry, May. I'm sorry, May, but I thought she said she was stage fright. I was about to say, girl, bye.
I was on here earlier before you guys came in, and I had to go, and I might have to go
Yeah.
again.
She left. She left because she stage fright, y'all. She saw y'all come in here. She got stage.
Don't listen to Trey. Y'all know Trey is an instigator. He like to instigate
Literally.
unnecessary foolishness. Trey, don't let that logic get to you and mess you up now.
I
Since
hit
we
it.
talking
Here
about emotions and logic,
she
don't do
go.
that. Don't do that.
Stop playing before I go inbox Giselle.
Yeah, come
And
on
me,
now.
That
Come on.
part.
Giselle.
Come on, let's go. Let's go blow up
Come
Giselle
on now.
inbox. She
Come
gonna get
on
him in
now.
check.
Yeah.
Still get him in check.
Yo, I can't stay y'all, man.
No,
Son.
Giselle the rowdy one for the fitness group. May is the rowdy one for this group.
Yeah.
Get him, man. Don't let him get away with that.
Yo, here y'all go, man. Look, now May on the group. Look, here we go. Yo, y'all something else, man.
Oh my God.
I love it. I love it. No, but
Oh my
Raven,
God.
did you want to go? You want to take a swing at it?
Okay, so I don't know if I'm about to say something that someone else has already said, but I'm gonna just say it anyway. So
Yeah.
you said what? Say the question one more time.
So essentially, which one is more important to you, logic or emotion? And then why?
I mean, y'all know me. My favorite thing is a 50-50 thing, but I would say more so logic only because
Mm.
how can I put it? Okay, I'm gonna speak on something that we have an issue with in reality.
Mhm.
We have a lot of men of color, let's say, who has the system against them, right?
Mhm.
So let's just say we have a guy of color. Not trying to put a label on you, Trey, but I'm gonna reference you
Oh
as my
yeah, go
example.
ahead. Yeah.
Let's say Trey has a family he has to feed. He has a wife and children to feed, but they're going through hard times. So Trey is up against a wall. Do I sit here and continuously watch my family suffer and starve, like not being able to provide shelter, food, whatever? Or do I take my chances and I go rob a restaurant or a store or whatever to provide for my family because I'm hurt and I don't want to see this? If you choose the wrong path and going into stealing and breaking laws, the logic, how can I put it? The results of that logically would be okay, now you got to spend time behind bars in a
Mhm.
system that's against you.
Mhm.
But if you go with your emotions will say, okay, this is hurting me, but I don't want to be separated from my family. I don't want them to be out here suffering without me. I'm the head of this family, the alpha man. Let me just sit here and just continuously like be prayerful and hopeful that, a change will come for me to be able to get them out of the situation we're in when
Yeah.
it comes to your emotions. So, with that being said, I couldn't really say one is more important than the other because I feel like they're equally as important, regardless of what situation you're in and regardless of who all are involved.
Comments. Y'all want to comment on that?
I feel like what she said about going to rob a bank is like, I get that, but then it's like, did you had any other choices before doing that? Like, did you ask a family member? Did you like, are you just terrible at spending money or saving money? Like, there's so many
Yeah, but
things.
you know how it is. Like some family members, they will go out their way, but then you have others who will say in front of you, like, if you ever need anything, I'm only a phone call away. But when you're calling and you're knocking on the door, showing up unannounced because you were left with no other choice and you decided to put your pride to the side, they leave you hanging high and dry. Not saying a lot of people do that because they don't, but that's just the reality that we're in today's time. Like everybody is struggling. I mean, since COVID, the world as a whole, we're all struggling in some way, shape, or form. But we have those who can and who will help, but they just have whatever issue may have come up on their end to where they can no longer help. And rather than just saying that, they leave you hanging high and dry. That left you no other choice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I get you. Did she answer your question, Meme? Or
Yeah.
okay, Marquita, did you want to comment?
I think her thing is muted. I think she walked away for a second.
Oh, okay. She probably walked away. No, I get it. I get the tensions. I get it. I love I hear the emotions behind all y'all responses. Look, I love it. But I love the passion and the conviction that's shared in it too.
No, your turn to speak, unless I missed it.
Oh man, here she go.
I told you I was gonna put you in the hot seat at one point in time.
Yo, yo, I'll block it after this. No.
You ain't gonna block it.
How do you handle your emotions, Trey?
My
Yes.
bad,
How do you
y'all.
handle? Do you go the emotional route or the logical route? I can give y'all example. I know exactly what he does. When it comes to cranberry sauce, he takes the emotional route. And he know exactly what I mean when I say that. You want to share now? Now that I done really put you out there?
Marquita was saying something. Go ahead, Marquita. What you say?
No, don't do that.
Nah, she
Don't
did.
do that.
Marquita, what you did you say something?
She can wait. She can wait.
Nah, Marquita, what you say, Marquita?
I said, my bad. I didn't know my sister went to get ice cream, so they was calling me.
It's okay. Did you want to say something? You can say something. Go ahead.
He tried to avoid that question.
Go
No,
ahead,
now talk about
Marquita.
your emotions, Trey.
Somebody called Giselle real quick.
Yeah.
Come on, you got this. I believe in you.
Y'all so silly, man.
Oh,
all right.
You know he ain't gonna do it. Trey don't talk about his.
We not getting off till he do it.
Yo, here. Okay. Look. Okay. So what?
It's 3 against 1.
Okay. So the question was, what was the question? Hold on. Let me read the question.
He know what that question was.
Right. How do
He
you
wrote
handle
them
emotions, Trey? Like, do you do it logically or
emotionally.
yeah?
Yeah, I think
His podcast.
And we're speaking plain English. You need a translator? Let me pull up Google real quick.
Yeah. What you mean by emotion? Look. I mean,
Oh my God.
I would definitely say, like, I think, in all honesty, too. You know what? Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second. I just got a text from my brother, and it was concerning my mom. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I don't want to close out too early, but I don't play about my mama. So hold on 1 second. but I would say if y'all can like keep the conversation going, or at least maybe in some sense close it off. It shouldn't take me too long, but close it off in terms of like what would you advise somebody to do if they were someone that was hot-headed in terms of their emotions? So like if y'all can address that right quick, and then I'll be right back and I'll share my emotions. I promise.
Okay.
I
We're gonna
promise.
hold him to that. He said that at 7:52, so we giving him to 7:55.
Come on with it.
But I'll say, just think about it first. Calm down, or if it's something that really pissed you off, address it once you calm down from it a little bit. Because if you take care of it right then and there, you're gonna go off negative emotions instead of what you know the smart thing to do.
I agree. I mean, I wouldn't want to get too hot-headed, and then like one of you guys said when I came in, you don't want to do something you're going to regret. So
Yeah.
I kind of agree with you completely, because I would hate to be out somewhere and now I have whatever it is against me, but my mind is telling me do something that I know is wrong, and then knowing down the line I'm gonna later on regret it. Because for me, I would just be like, okay, you know what? Let me sit back for a moment. Let me think about this, literally what you just said. Or if I was a guy, not saying all guys think this way, but if I were a guy, I would be like, okay, I need to blow off some steam and think about this. Hit up the gym, go lift some weights, go take a boxing class, punch on a bag or something, get your Floyd Mayweather vibe on something. But to be smart about it, yeah, I agree with you. Think about it, take a moment. It's not like there's a timeline or a deadline of how long you have to think on the decision that you're trying to make. But because you're the one who has to live with the end results at the end of the day.
May.
Yeah, she got quiet.
Give me a second. I'm at work, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Girl, don't. I know that's right. Don't leave the money on the table. I mean, I'm not perfect. None of us are. I've had moments where I may had a situation where I had to do or say something and I had to think about it. And there are moments where, yes, I regret it, depending on what it was, who it involved, and what the end results were. But then there were moments where I didn't care like what happened in the end, because it made me feel better. And that's like being involved with somebody. Let's say you have a significant other you're involved with, and this person has done something that hurt you to your core. So you're up against the wall, and whether do I handle this emotionally and just sit here and cry myself to sleep, chugging down a pint of ice cream by myself, or do I handle this logically and we sit down and we have a face-to-face, a one-on-one, and we talk about the pros and cons of what could happen, whether it's good or bad, to keep this thing, to keep it going. That's one way you can look at it or view it. There's so many ways you can answer this question. It's like there's no right or wrong.
Yeah. Like I was telling Trey, and he said something in the chat.
I
He
said,
said he's
I said,
back,
I'm
but
back.
we
I said,
took
but keep
over.
on talking. No, I said, keep on going. Y'all good.
This is the lady show tonight. It's called Talk with the Lady.
Go ahead. I love it. What, Mimi, you were saying something?
No, I was trying to tell Raven about what I said about popping Jacob's tires.
Go ahead.
I missed that. Tell me. Yes.
She said she popped it. She sliced the tires.
There was this guy. Jacob is my ex. He recently broke up with me because for some reason his military contract was going to be up in 2025, which didn't make sense because we've been dating for a minute. Like this month was going to be 3 years. And I was so hurt. And then I wanted to cuss him out. I wanted to go to his place and, mess up his new tires. He just got a new car, by the way. And I decided not to, because it was just like, nah, I do not look good in orange suit.
Girl, I feel you. I feel you, May. You know how many times I done had an ex or a few exes, which I'm at the point where I'm no longer ashamed to like talk on it, but I done had some exes that made me feel the exact same way you feel now. I probably wouldn't slice nobody tires, because I'm that type. I'll go to social media and put all your business out there and let people know what's really going on. While the new chick thinking she done got one up on me. No, this is who you're really dealing with, because my finger's going to take over the keyboard in a minute. That's how I get back at you. I did that once before, back in high school, and I had a friend or two like, don't do that. And I'm like, oh, it's already done, even though I deleted it. Once you put it on the internet, it's out there for the world to see.
Yeah.
But I don't blame you for feeling that way. You have every right to feel that way. Now, what's his name and address? Like, I'm going into my DM. I need the last 4 digits.
Come on now.
Shoot, we're gonna pay him a visit, because he owe you half of everything he got.
Yeah.
No, he ain't worth it. He's not worth it.
But think of it this way, Meme. That's his loss.
Yeah.
You know what they say? One man's loss is another man's treasure. That's his loss.
Yep.
Your king, your Prince Charming is out there waiting for you.
Absolutely.
Hopefully.
Now, Jacob, if I catch you in the streets, just know you got a mean mug coming your way.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got a nasty mean mug coming your way.
Y'all know
Don't
there's
let
gonna
me
be a
catch you
snip.
in the streets of Texas.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna cut this up. Yo, y'all know I'm gonna cut this. Oh, there's gonna be a snippet right here. Why y'all doing it?
No,
Every guy named Jacob gonna be like, "What I do? I don't even know this girl. Where I know these people from?" Every Jacob in the world gonna be walking around about to have a heart attack. Why that woman sitting there like, "Who is this? Why is she saying your name?"
Uh-oh.
Oh my god!
See what you did, man. I told you not to say his name.
No, now why you
oh
blaming
shit! I
May?
did
It's the
say his
man's
name,
fault.
huh? Oops.
It's the man's fault though. She might have said his name, but at the same time, he caused the problem, so it's his
Absolutely.
fault.
Yep.
Think of it that way. It's his fault. He brought it on himself.
Just don't put the
Plain and
military
simple.
part in there. They won't
Yeah,
know.
don't do that because I don't want them knocking on my door saying as a punishment I have to go fight because I'm too pretty to go fight.
Hey,
I got a life to live. I'll be crying for my daddy.
John, they gonna send you off.
Oh my
All right,
god.
Trey, you ready?
I'm ready.
Yes,
I'm
because
ready. I
we gave
know.
you more time than needed.
Nah, y'all right. My mom, she all right. Then my brother was just, I don't know. He probably just over worried about something. But yeah, he was, but I don't play with my mom. As soon as I see a text, mom, I'm like, I gotta
Is
go.
she
Mhm.
sick or something?
Say it again.
Is she sick?
No, she's not sick at all. She was actually having problems with her sciatic nerve. Like, it's like that nerve that kind of runs down the back of your thigh. And
Mhm.
I think maybe because I mentioned that, maybe that has him like, oh man, make sure mom's okay. Maybe that's what he
Gotcha.
was talking about. But I'm gonna call him and see. We don't play about mom. Like we man, we don't
No, I
play.
feel you.
Mm-hmm. But
I
I
feel
would
you.
definitely say I'm gonna answer the question. Can y'all repeat the question again? Now I'm playing. Let me.
He's stalling. He's stalling, y'all. But you're
Yeah,
not
he's
going nowhere. I
not.
don't care if it is. It's 8 o'clock my time, 9 your time. I could care less. I'm still on vacation. We the kids ain't go back to school yet. The school district's still closed.
All right, man. Well, y'all go get it. Y'all gonna get the answer. I promise. All right, which is more important, emotions or logic? I would say for me personally. All right, y'all listen, man. Y'all, you're Raven, Marco. Y'all listening? For me
Of
personally,
course.
I would definitely say, I think for me, I do think more logically. I feel like in a sense, there's a level in which I kind of try to look at the picture as a whole. I like to say I like to zoom out and be like, okay, look at all elements of the problem or the situation. Like it's like, okay, in a sense, you you could be feeling this way. This person probably is making me mad by treating me a certain type of way or talking to me a certain type of way. But let me zoom out a little bit. And then what I mean by zoom out is like there's probably something going on in their life. This person probably has cancer, or this person probably has just lost their mom, lost a family member, probably just got out of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Or are in an abusive relationship. Let's say you got some people that are in relationships and they're miserable. They're married, they're going home to miserable wives, miserable husbands. They're getting beat on physically or emotionally abused. Um, and it's like, okay, if I zoom out and look at the bigger picture, I can, in a sense, handle the situation easier that way instead of like, giving into emotion and allowing that to kind of run rampant. Because I feel like, in a sense, you can't really control emotions. I feel like, I feel like you can control it, but I feel like if you give into it, like if you give into it fully, completely, you can't control it. It's like you're just kind of, it's like emotions can be like a wave, an ocean wave, and they just kind of go to and fro. They splash from left to right, and it's like, it's hard to control it. You can listen to a sad song, you can listen to some Drake, after a breakup. You listen to Drake after a breakup, you ready, you start thinking suicidal thought. You be like, man, hold on, man. Like
Oh
I'm
my
like,
god.
I'm ready to get up out of here. It's like, hold on. You cut on some Trey songs, you ready to make baby. I'm ready to have
That
about
part.
I'm ready to have about 5 babies. So emotions are just really they can be influenced by anything, music, people you are around.
Mhm.
And they're so manipulative. They can be manipulated. And so I feel like if you think logical, or if you have a logic mindset that you go towards versus emotions, you're more able
Mhm.
to think clearer, or at least respond to things in a slow, faster, wiser way. Yeah.
And you think that
Gotcha.
about Drake? I told you listen to Rod Wave. You gonna definitely kick
I
his feet.
tried.
Wait,
I tried this.
I
Nope.
only know one Rod Wave song, Savage.
What?
Like,
Are you
I only know
crazy?
one song. What
You're
Mm.
is it? Be My
crazy.
Girl or whatever it is. I forgot what it's called, but
You're
I'll be having it on
crazy.
repeat.
I know every song, every album.
She love him. She love him.
Oh
She
my
love him. Just
God.
like she is with Da Vinci. That's her Da Vinci, Raven.
Hold up now. Hold on now. Hold on now.
Rod
Hold
Wave.
on now.
Yes,
I'm
Rod
I'm
Wave.
gonna let that one
I
slide.
I just
Rod
want
Wave
to
and Da
go
Vinci, that's two different categories though. She's talking musically. I'm talking everything else outside of music.
to. I never been to a concert, but I'm definitely gonna make Rod Wave my first concert. I just don't
Didn't
know
he? I
about.
think he just did one though. I don't know if he's still
Yeah, he was on
on
tour.
tour
He
or
was on
not.
tour. He was on tour, but I don't do good with like gigantic crowds. I just be
Uh-huh.
trying to, I will pay too much attention to my surroundings and shit. I mean, and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Girl, I feel you.
I don't know, but
I
I
think the
really, really,
last
really,
concert I've been
really,
to was Chris Brown
but
years
I
ago.
really, 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 really want to go.
That's what's up.
Well, I
And
hope
Trey,
you
you
do
didn't
have
start
that.
this
That
off.
comes true for you.
I mean, I can make it happen. I just
You
gotta
saying
get the nerve to do it.
Trey gonna
You
have
didn't.
Rod Wave come and perform for you next year at his big event. That's gonna be a
hey.
special celebrity guest.
Yeah, yeah.
Rod Wave, just for Marquita, front row.
Yeah.
But
I,
you didn't start the conversation off with how are you mentally? A
oh,
scale of
that's coming. That's the I'm gonna wrap it
you
with that.
usually started off with that, right?
Well, me and Raven, we had already dove into the conversation, so that's why I just kind of kept the ball rolling. But yeah,
Uh
oh yeah,
Oh
but
yeah, I was on here earlier before y'all
hmm
came in. I had to go.
yeah, she had already
So,
started answering the questions. But nah, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. I know I
mhm.
wanted to get y'all out here by 8:50, but we running a little bit over, but that's cool. It's all good. But let's start there. Again, I'll give y'all each about 3 minutes. Y'all can just tell me how y'all feeling on a scale between 1 and 10. Again, 1 being like you out of here. You want to be out of here. 10 being like, I feel like I just won $10 million and I'm ready to go twerk in Vegas. I don't know, something. But no.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh my God.
So,
I mean, we all half the world, well, half the females in the world just might be in Vegas twerking come Super Bowl Sunday in February with Usher
oh
performing
man,
halftime. So don't be alarmed.
yo, you
You
so
never
see,
know.
yo, you silly, yo. I forgot about that. You exactly right.
We get a free concert for those of us who couldn't make his Vegas residency. We all get a free concert Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm here for it too.
That's true. That's true. I love it. So then, where y'all at then? 1 to 10, and then why?
I think for me, I would say
Mhm.
I would love to score myself perfectly, but I would say I'm at maybe like a 8.5, only
Okay.
because I know for a fact I've come a very long way since moving from where my life was known, like where my roots are, back home
Absolutely.
in New Orleans. Like
Mhm.
moving from there to Texas, I've like not as fast as I would have liked to, but I'm slowly but surely finding myself in the world, like whether it's educationally or in the real world with a job or just emotionally or socially, like I'm finding myself. And like in all honesty, even back then, being back home, like I don't call a lot of people my friends or let alone socialize that much. Because
Right.
I had a cousin who would make fun of me saying I'm antisocial, which I didn't think I was. I'm just that type where I don't like to get too close to people because you end up getting hurt. No matter how genuine and how pure you are, like how you present yourself, you get hurt.
Mhm.
And they don't value you or view you the same way you do with them. So I would say 8.5 because going into the new year, we a lot of people do this, but when I do it, like I'm committed to it. And this is the year where I'm committed going into 24 of speaking up for myself more than I should have been doing in the past, let alone like financially and emotionally. Like I I'm in a place where is either not you take what I say and run with it, but you either take what I say and respect it, or just don't put yourself in the same social circle as me. Because the same way you want me to respect and value your wishes is the same way I just ask for in return. Like, we're all adults, we're not kids anymore. So just everything is about respect. I mean, the elderly, because they're elderly, we're all trained and taught to always respect the elders.
Right.
But we're also taught that everybody still have feelings. We're all human at the end of the day. So that's why I would rate myself at 8.5, because of personal issues I grew up with and things like I'm still dealing with from as a child. But as a grown woman, I can say I'm completely different from what I was and what people know, which irritates me when people see you and view you one way in that moment. They forever see that. I always say people see what they want to see. You know, you changed.
Mhm.
You know what you had to do to build yourself back up. So you don't have to prove yourself to others anymore, which is where I am. I feel like I don't have to prove myself anymore. As at least I know that I've changed and I did it for the better good. That's all that matters. That's all that's important. So that's why I give myself the 8.5. And hopefully by the end of next year, I'll have that perfect score of 10, maybe even higher. You never know. But things do happen. It's a part of life.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's dope. That's super dope. I love it. I love it. Come on, ladies. Marquita, May, where y'all at?
I will
Oh,
say, oh, you can go.
no, go ahead.
I will say I am at a, mm, I don't know, like say 5 because
Mm,
I'm being irritated that I'm sitting here working for somebody else. Like I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. That's all I know.
okay. I feel
Yeah, it's getting to the point where don't get me wrong, I love like what I do. I love the clients that I work with and stuff,
right.
but it's just HR and manage. Like I can't do it, Trey.
Yeah.
I can't,
I know. I know.
like I can't do it. So like honestly, I'm starting to plan like what my future will look like, and this ain't it.
Mm,
So that's why I'm at a 5.
I love it. I love it. Okay. What is it going to take for you to get to? And I should ask you you this as well, Raven. Um, but typically I ask like, what is it going to take for you to get to a 10? So maybe I ask you like, what will it take you to get to a 10?
So I don't know, maybe next year, like, because right now they're garnishing my pay,
Oh,
and my paycheck is shitty as hell. So like I'm struggling pretty bad. So like for me to get to a 10, it's like for me to stop working. I don't have that option, to be honest. So I gotta wait around until June until I pay off that debt.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Absolutely. I love it. I love it. Thank you for being transparent. That's 8.5. I mean, a 5 is in the middle. Again, Raven had an 8.5. You going to a 5. That's dead smack in the middle. So I want you to be able to go up, you know what I'm saying, and get closer to 10, if not 10.
I'm gonna get there. It's just
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I love that. I'm gonna get there. I love that. Marquita, where you at with it?
Um, Honestly, I can say I'm at a 10 right now.
Mm,
Surprisingly. But
mm.
my first 10 on the show.
I was about to say I ain't never heard no 10.
A
I heard a, I
10,
heard a,
'cause
I heard a 9.9. I ain't heard a 10.
a 10 only because Trey, you know all the stuff I was going through and dealing with and stuff. But I got my new job. The checks is looking good. I've been got the keys to my apartment. I got the keys to my townhouse, I guess to say, but I just signed my lease today. So yeah, I just gotta save up for my car and
Congratulations.
thank
Congrats.
you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just gotta save up for my car and I'll be good. Like, and it came like so right on time because I was getting like my orientation checks and training checks and academy checks, whatever. So they were decent, but they weren't like that. So I just got my first real check from all the hours that I worked, like my real shift or whatever, right before Christmas and stuff like that. So let's just say JJ had a good Christmas.
That's
That's good.
so I
But
love.
yeah, compared to last year where, I was struggling trying to
Yeah,
even see what
yeah.
I was going to do for him at
Hmm.
Christmas,
Yeah,
like my town church and the fire department and everybody came together, and that's how JJ had a Christmas last year because I didn't have a dollar.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah. I remember. You were talking in this group at that time last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. That's dope. That's what's so amazing about these groups. Like we get to literally become family and we watch each other progress. Like Raven, this is a question I always ask, and I'm glad that Marquita remembered it because I'm always trying to keep mental notes of how everyone's doing. May Marquita, anybody else that has jumped in here. It's always a matter of asking that question so that we can reflect and look back. Even look back on some of these recordings on YouTube and be like, man, you should listen. You should go back and listen to yourself, Marquita. And
Trey, I be on your YouTube.
yo, you be listening to him?
Yeah, I told you that. And when you be on
That's how
live
I met Trey on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and when you be on live playing the game. I started with
Oh
Trey
yeah.
from from TikTok to MySpace. I mean, I said MySpace. What the hell? To
Mhm.
TikTok
Oh,
to
wait, she just
Instagram.
revealed our age, y'all. She just revealed our age. No,
Right.
she didn't. I remember
From
them MySpace days.
TikTok, Instagram. Then it was Facebook, and then it was YouTube.
Yeah. No, you exactly right. You exactly right. And you've always been on all of them.
From
All
the beginning,
the beginning.
it was just. I think it was just two or three of us up in the mental health group at first.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we all the group on Facebook is big. Man, I keep telling
Yeah.
you get in there, but it's growing. It's almost we going to 100.
I got you. I'll be
Oh,
in there.
this the private group y'all talking about then. I'm not on that one.
No, no, no. We talking about the public. The public group is almost at 100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they've been added. There's been a whole bunch of people, that jumped in there, and so it's good just to see that. Marquita has always been, active though, super active in it, and May too. She's always been in there as well. So Raven, to have you on, it's an honor. Like to have you jumping in here. Jen, she's in there. You know,
Yeah,
everybody.
because Trey know I hops in real quick when we talking TVs and movies for
Yo,
real.
we were on there last night. Absolutely,
And we had a good time.
good time. Yeah. It's dope. That's why I love these groups. So, and we fam, you know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all utilize the Facebook groups, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter which group you're in, public, private, just make sure you make you utilize it because that's what I made it for. I want y'all to be able to come together, talk to each other. May, Marquita, Raven, y'all add each other and talk to each other if y'all want to. But just
Yeah, I
feel
think I added. I think I have you guys already from the
Yeah.
first time I got on
cool.
Instagram. I think.
You got May too?
I think so. I might be. I'm gonna have to double check, but I know for sure
Mhm.
Marquita because I remember when she posted she achieved her goal of getting an apartment.
Yeah, I think we added each other. I think we was on the video call and you came in from TikTok. Was it TikTok? Or was it
I probably watched from TikTok, and then
From
by the
Yeah,
TikTok.
time I
you
got
watched
home,
from
I switched to Zoom.
Yep.
Yeah, you was watching from
Mhm.
TikTok when we was on the podcast before. That's why I was shocked when I thought you said you were stage fright. And I'm like, girl, please.
Right.
And
Exactly.
then Dre, me and May know each other. Like
Absolutely.
we
Absolutely.
me, her and Giselle is your headaches.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I recently added Giselle too for her because I think when right at the time when I added Giselle, when I sent her a request, I think she was on live one time with Trey on Instagram
Yeah.
in the store and she was talking about protein chips or something.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep. It's fam. That's what I'm saying. This is all family. And this is what we do. Bring each other together, man. That's why I wanted to create my whole brand.
Mhm.
Bringing people together. I've always
Yeah.
had that gift. So to know that that's what's happening here, the family that we build and the camaraderie we build, the growth. May May wasn't in an apartment last time she was. I think, or the time before last she was on here. There was moments where we were recording, and May May, you still was at at your you were with your parents, but now you in your own place and stuff too. So like it's truly growth that we're seeing from all of us, and it's dope. I love it. It's being recorded.
Wait, so were you live this whole time?
Yeah, I was live this whole time, pretty
Wait,
much.
on TikTok?
On TikTok.
Oh my God. And I'm over here saying names and stuff.
Yo,
Oh my God. Wait.
but I told y'all. I told y'all. I told
That's
y'all.
why he
Oh
wanted
my
us to
God.
that's why he wanted us to keep talking when
That's why I
he
said keep talking. No,
Right.
I could have sworn I heard somebody. I saw somebody named Jacob. I thought I saw somebody Jacob jump up in the live. I said, hold on. Now.
Oh my God.
Now I feel
There's
bad.
a lot of times when Trey is live on TikTok and I can't get on the Zoom. I just watch from TikTok, even though it irritates me because I can't engage from TikTok like I want because I'm not a TikTok person. So I don't have the followers that allows me to join in from his TikToks live. Because when he go live randomly, I'll be like, wait, he didn't say nothing about this live. Let me get on here in case I miss something.
I'm always jumping on calls, so I'm always go live on TikTok because TikTok they be listening. I don't know if y'all ever went live on TikTok, but TikTok people on TikTok they listen.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get dinner. I'm hungry.
Absolutely. We closing out. Anyway. But make sure y'all add each other.
Yeah.
Again, ladies, thank y'all too for coming. Thank y'all, May, Raven, Marquita. Thank y'all so much. Again, I'm gonna post in the group when we have the next one and whatnot. I'll post a link as well. May, make sure you jump in there so you get the link. And yeah, until next time, y'all. Y'all already know.
All
peace
right.
out.
All right,
I'm
y'all.
going to bed.
All right, ladies. Y'all have a good night.
Bye.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.